the Saturday Early Show, coming to you from the streets of the General Motors building at 5th Avenue and 59th Street in New York City.
Also, Valentine's Day is coming up. You should know that. And if you're thinking about purchasing the ultimate gift...
I like that one.
You like that one?
That one.
We're going to show folks at home everything they need to know about buying diamonds, especially if they want to buy you one of them.
Absolutely, of course. The approach of Valentine's Day has you thinking of tying the knot, but you don't know the first thing about, these sparkling little rocks. Fear not. Don Palmieri, the president of the Gemological Appraisal Association, is here to tell us how to get the best bauble for the buck. Yeah, I'll call this a bauble. We'll talk about all this in just a little while. Good to have you here.
Thank you very much, Thalia.
Where does anyone start?
Good place to start is to talk with friends or relatives who have recently purchased a diamond to find out what experiences they had, maybe a good place to go. You can get some information from your library. You certainly can get a wealth of information from the internet companies, and you need to do some homework so that you can pass the diamond buying test. And
go to a reputable jeweler and so on. What do you look for in terms of the diamond that you know it's a real kind of thing when you go to the jeweler?
Well, two things that you want to look for. One is the GIA diamond grading report. And I'll hold
have an
that
example,
up
yep,
for our audience.
All right, and what does that tell you?
This gives you the, it's sort of a blueprint of the diamond, gives you the measurements, the weight, the quality, and the cutting characteristics of the stone. Now, the next thing you want to do is pay particular attention to the 4 C's. That document contains most of the information that you need.
The 4 C's, in other words, what I'm looking for in a diamond.
Yes, cut, color, clarity, and carat weight.
All right, so why don't we start with clarity, because you do have some examples right at the front.
Yes, we do.
From which quality are we going? Which is the best?
We're going to go from flawless, which is very clear. And next, some inclusions. It's an I1. It's in the imperfect range.
An inclusion is like a fleck or a little imperfection?
Yes, only in the imperfect range. And the reason that we brought these so different is so that they can be seen with the naked eye. The I1 and I2s you can see with the naked eye, and some of these diamonds have inclusions that are damaging to the durability of the stone. So anything from Si2 up to flawless is actually a good quality diamond for an engagement ring.
So there are flawless engagements diamonds, aren't there?
Oh, absolutely.
And what about color?
And color, we have some examples here. This is a D color. The grading scale of GIA starts at D and goes down through the letter alphabet Z. Now, the second stone we have is a Q. And the next stone we have is at the very end of the alphabet. It's just over, and it would be called a fancy light yellow.
So again, we went from higher to lower quality.
Yes,
carats always have confused me. What does that mean?
Carat is simply a measure of weight. It's a metric measure of weight. There are 100 percentage points to a full carat. So a quarter carat would be 0.25. A half carat would be in the range of 0.50.
Okay, now there are 4 C's. So it's cut is next, right?
Cut. And this is the one that you really need a professional, a gemologist to discuss with you to help you make the right selection. The parameters, there's too much information out there about the cut and cutting proportions. You really need a professional.
All right, so you have examples here. What kind of cuts do we have?
Well, the first one we're going to look at is a round brilliant cut, and this happens to be a very, very fine cut. The next is an oval cut. The next shape, I'm going to have to just peek, is an emerald cut. The next one is a heart shape. The next one is a princess cut. And the last one is from the Mondera Estate Department, and that is an old European cut.
That's actually quite lovely. Now, these are single solitaire diamonds, like a carat, I think, aren't they?
Yes, they're all in the range of a carat.
So if I bought, or someone bought me this one, how much would something like that?
About $5,000.
$5,000 for this single one right here. And all of these are approximately the same
They range from $3,500 to about $5,200.
Okay, so maybe we should tell everyone at home exactly what I'm wearing, because this has got to be, all of these are just incredible.
You are wearing some beautiful pieces from the Mondera.com collection. The heart-shaped necklace you're wearing, the ultimate Valentine's Day gift, is worth about $2.5 million.
And the ring?
And it's a light pink. The large heart shape is a light pink.
Wow.
The ring is a 17-karat princess cut, and that's about a $500,000 price tag.
Oh, $500,000, not bad. So I'm wearing $3 million worth of jewels, right? Final question, and that is, you really need to check out your jeweler and so on. How do you do that?
Absolutely. You can check out your jeweler by calling the Jewelers Vigilance Committee in New York City. It's a non-profit watchdog agency for the gems and jewelry industry, and you can check out the name of the jeweler, even the name of an appraiser.
And the number's there, 212-997-2002. Well, thank you very much, and I know you're going to let me take these home.
Oh, sure.
Good to meet you. Thanks so much.
My pleasure. Thank you, Thalia.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And you too.